Well, I can tell you something that I've experienced is actually the water, the rain coming down is really, really warm, and that's because it's been sucking it off from the sea and the coast, of course, from the Bahamas. So, you know, that must be 80 or so degrees, and it's coming down really warm. As I say, Ed? Again, my cameraman's about to lose balance there. We've got to be really careful though as well, Piers, of course, for flying debris. So we're kind of going back and taking shelter into a building behind us as well, because what's really dangerous is the forecasters are saying is actually those kind of gusts as well. You think you'll have a lull for maybe, you know, a few seconds, a few minutes, as you can see, then suddenly there'll be, you know, a gust of over 100 miles an hour that will come flying at you. And what's really struck me is that, one, we were waiting for it all weekend. We've heard, you know, Armageddon predicted by the governor of the state of Florida. There's been a huge amount of panic here over the weekend. As I say, people have just been running around trying to desperately get into hotels, buying water. That is one thing. And now it's finally here. People are just all, you know, quietly sitting in their hotel rooms if they can and just watching and waiting for this storm to pass. But the worst thing is, as I say, is the debris. And there is a curfew here now in Orlando. We're allowed to sort of come out, being the media, as long as we take safe precautions. But the thing is, as I say, that we won't really know the true extent of this storm until it really passes, and that possibly may well be another 12 hours before it slowly starts to move up the coast.
And it does seem, from looking at it from outside, that the government and state level coordination here has been pretty good, actually.
Well, Piers, I've been in Florida now for, what, over a week. We came from Houston, so we saw the effects of Hurricane Harvey. We came straight here. And I have to say, I've been so impressed with the Americans. I mean, particularly the governor of Florida. I mean, he's been on TV pretty much 24 hours a day. He must be physically exhausted, telling people, look, you have to evacuate. This is a storm of serious, deadly consequences. You must move away. And because they were really frightened. I mean, we spoke to some people in Miami over the weekend that was likely to have a storm surge of around some 10 feet. And they said, we're going to sit it out. We don't believe what the governor's saying, what the government are saying. So you can see that the authorities really do have, you know, to really penetrate that message to these people who, I have to say, stupidly, are going to try and stick this storm out. And talking about stupid, I think we should probably go back and take some cover right now.
I think you should. We'll come back to Jonathan Swain, but you can see, just as Jonathan was talking there, these swells of water just lashing behind him.